Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Monday, the 27th of January, 2025, a full and fun streaming day. Let's talk about what went down. First off, on today's Level 1 podcast, we talked about a few topics, notably the fact that the Sakura box snack box had arrived, and I showed off very briefly what it's going to look like when we unbox and try out some of the snacks for the next DSP Tries It when we hit 90 goals hit. We're currently at, today we started at 83. I'll tell you where we are by the end of the day in this video. So this is awesome. No fast food next DSP Tries It. Instead, snacks from the Sakura box. This will be an awesome DSP Tries It, very different from previous ones that we've done. More of a throwback to the old style DSP Tries It from over a decade ago, actually. Okay? So as I'm, doing that, I'm getting constant tech issues. Okay? First, the lighting goes off again. Then, as you can notice, I no longer have the shock guard here on the mic. The shock guard that I had bought off Amazon broke live during the stream. I wasn't even touching it. It just went and snapped and started dangling, and the mic was going crazy, wiggling all over the place. I'm like, that's obviously not good. You don't want your mic wiggling all over the place. Tried to fix it, wouldn't fix. Piece of junk, basically. China made, very poor construction. Used it for less than a month, already broken. Piece of crap. So then, we're doing all that, right? Later on in the show, I'm actually over here on my gaming PC, and we are looking at a website because someone wants to donate this very expensive rum cake. This is an Italian rum cake that is a tradition in Italian cuisine, and I've had them before, and they said they wanted to donate this to me because they want it to be a special celebration when we hit 100 goals hit for that marathon that we're going to do. I was like, oh, that'd be something neat to do, to have like a cake and have it here on stream during that marathon. That'll be sweet. So as we're looking at the cake, all of a sudden, my gaming PC freezes, the video cuts out, it starts beeping wildly, and then it comes back. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? I don't understand what's happening. I'm so confused. I'm scratching my head. It was tech horror. So if you want to see a cool highlight of this, I made a highlight video of it that I will upload tonight. You will laugh your ass off because of my reactions and how frustrated I get about it. Good news is, after that, my wireless stayed connected all day. The lights stayed on. This camera did not malfunction today at all. It seems to be working fine now that I've swapped USB ports. So maybe it was a powering issue of the USB ports or my motherboard. And even though this microphone did not have the shock guard, it still worked fine today. Okay, so overall, even though it was kind of an annoying day on the podcast, we got through it. Then, today's main gameplay stream was Dark Souls Remastered, re-remastered with the new graphics and also with the Age of Sunlight mod. So here's what happened today, okay? We're in the Duke's archives, and we're getting through, and I realized I got to backtrack because I found this key to go back and get a Firekeeper soul. And I'm like, oh, we got to backtrack then in order to, get this Firekeeper soul that's locked up. It took me like a half an hour to remember how to get back through the Duke's archives and get back to the prison area to get the Firekeeper soul. It was very frustrating. Then we're trying to make a run to get to Seethe, and I get trapped by the crystal golems, and they hit me with Curse. And I'm like, oh, we were almost going to go to Seethe and fight the Seethe, the Scaleless boss fight, but now we can't do it because I'm cursed. So everyone's like, you should go to New Londo, because if you go to New Londo and you do it, number one, when you're cursed, you can hit the ghosts automatically. You don't need to use that transient curse item like normally you'd have to use. You could just get through there because you're cursed normally. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I didn't even know that. That's cool. Maybe I won't have to use the transient curse items. But in addition to that, they're like, there's a guy there who will cure your curse. So maybe you can completely unlock New Londo, get to the part where you can run to the Four Kings boss, and also like two birds with one stone while you're there. So that's what we did. Like the whole second half of the Dark Souls stream, we went to New Londo, we cleared it out, we got a bunch of items and rare things. Like there was another Firekeeper soul I found and stuff like that. We unlocked the back door, which is the Valley of the Drakes. And basically I was like, well, I cured the curse. So like, let's try to kill Four Kings. Let's do it. And what I found was basically the same thing I found with Nito, Gravelord Nito. These big four bosses have been dramatically increased in difficulty in this Age of Sunlight mod. Here's why. They have, more health. They hit for more, so it's a double whammy. They have more health and they hit you for more health. And they've modified the boss fights to make them harder. With 4 kings, you have to fight 2 kings at once at the beginning. It's no longer 1 king, then 1 king, then 1 king. And if you don't do it fast enough, more spawn. There's 2 at once at the beginning. So they made it harder. And then on top of that, your heals are slow. Remember, in this mod, when you drink the Estus flask, it's way slower than normal. And we found out today, when you kindle a fire, you get way less Estus. Like in Dark Souls, regular Dark Souls 1, every time you kindle a fire, you get 5 bonus Estus. In this one, when you kindle it once, you only get 3 bonus Estus. When you kindle it twice, you only get 2 more, for a grand total of 10. So in regular Dark Souls 1, you'd have like 20 Estus. At certain boss fights, here you only get 10. Damn, it's way harder that way. So basically, I spent like maybe 20, 25 minutes trying to kill 4 kings, and it just kept whooping my butt. I'm like, damn. So this is just as hard as Gravelord Nito. It seems like this is going to be a big, daunting challenge. The big 4 bosses are going to be very, very challenging in this mod of the game. So we didn't get it done. Sadly, we didn't. We got to it, the 4 kings. We fought a bunch, and then we ran out of time. So it is what it is. You know, sadly, we didn't do it, but I'm sure that we will. You know, we're going to continue on with this playthrough. Did we hit the goal? No, we did not. I think we raised like $80-something of support, which isn't bad. I'm not complaining, but we didn't hit the goal. So we were still at 83 goals hit by the end of that stream. Then tonight, Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I'm pleased to announce, not a hitch. Volume levels were good. I used surround sound in my wireless Corsair headphones. Worked beautifully. Many times during tonight, I heard enemies spatially around me, and I was able to go kill them. First half of the night was basically the daily challenges, which was marksman headshots, getting kills with the stun grenade, and get 5 kills without dying, which wasn't that hard. It was the headshots that took a while, and then after we did the marksman headshots, I went to AKIMBO Grikovas. Those are the automatic pistols. We had unlocked the AKIMBO Grikovas last time I played Call of Duty, but then my internet was having issues. So because of that, we couldn't have good matches. Well, we had lots of good matches tonight. You will really enjoy the gameplay. I went crazy. I was mowing enemies down. I was going behind and killing entire teams. I was getting good kill streaks and destroying and dominating the leaderboards a lot of these matches. And it's very fun when you're free-flowing, moving super fast through the map, getting around, killing everyone with the handguns. It was very good. So overall, it was a great stream. Great audience on both sides. Both the YouTube and Kick sides loved it. And guess what? Support. We hit the goal. So as of tonight, we are at 84 out of 90 goals hit. Remember, we need 6 more hit by the end of the week. And if we hit 6 more, we will do the DSP Tries It of the Sakura Box taste testing. All right? Now, tomorrow, a little bit different, okay? Very important. Please pay attention. Smart Guys, my wrestling commentary show, is not in the morning. I know for the first 3 episodes, it was always in the morning. Because of the Kino Casino schedule, Ashton has decided he would like to try it at night. And there's 2 reasons for this. Number 1, Kino Casino is now attempting to stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, which means Tuesday night, it's perfect. It's right in between their shows. And it works for Ashton because he's already used to streaming at that time. That's number 1. Number 2, hopefully we're hoping to grab more of the casino audience. What's happened is that these last few shows that we've done, definitely my audience tunes in, and we get a few people from the casino, but it's not consistent, right? We get some, but not the whole casino audience because they're used to streaming at night, and, you know, we're not doing the show at night. So we changed the time of the show to hopefully grab more of the casino audience, and we'll see what happens. So tomorrow, here's the schedule. Level 1 podcast in the morning here on DSP Gaming. Then more Dino Crisis, which has been great so far. From what I'm going to understand, people have told me the game's about on par with the length of a Resident Evil from back in the day. And if you don't know, they're around 8 hours long. Some are a little longer depending. But I'm assuming this playthrough will probably take me 10 to 12 hours because, as you know, I'm talking with you and all of that. And plus, it's my first time run and there are things I've gotten stuck on. So tomorrow, Dino Crisis on the first stream should be great. And then on the late stream, it's Smart Guys. Here's how it's going to work. We're going to basically get together around 6:30 p.m. our time to technical issues, get it working. Hopefully Ashton's mic works well this time. I'm not using headphones and I'm not making sure the spatial sound is off. So he should sound much better this time. I'm going to have him just come through the speakers and it should be a lot better that way. So We're going to get everything working, and then we're going to go live between 6:45, 7 p.m., and the show will run from 7 p.m. to around 9:30 p.m. We're going to cover Saturday Night Main Event and Monday Night Raw from this week, and it's going to be broadcast on the DSP Reacts channel, which is at DSP Reacts on YouTube, and on my Kick channel, which is DSP Gaming Real. It will not be here on DSP Gaming. It's going to be over there like usual, all right? So I urge you to check out the show tomorrow night. If you haven't seen the show yet, it's been great. It's really been a great time hanging out with him and, enjoying talking about pro wrestling again. I can't wait to watch Monday Night Raw tonight. Legit. It's been fun getting back into wrestling after being away 5 years. And it's a great show with a bunch of nice interaction with someone. Having that camaraderie going back and forth is a lot more fun than just always doing content myself. So it's a good show. Check it out and please support it tomorrow night. Remember, that show will not count towards the streak, towards the goals hit counter. That's a separate show where we are going 50-50 on it. So therefore, it's not going to count towards our goals, but the first stream will, the podcast and Dino Crisis. So let's at least hit one goal, right? To get another one out, to get it to 85 tomorrow. And then I'm still here Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of the week. So we have ample time to hit our goals. And hopefully by Friday, we are doing DSP Tries It Sakura Box. FYI, yes, that Italian rum cake was ordered. It's arriving around the middle of next week. So whenever we hit 100 goals hit, Viewer's Choice Marathon is happening. Right now, please nominate the game you want for Viewer's Choice in the thread on the community tab. In a few more days, I'll tally those up. I'll make the final poll. You guys will vote to determine what will be the Viewer's Choice game during that marathon event. Okay? Everyone, thank you so much. A great streaming day. I had a great time. I hope you did too. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Peace out.